everyone. Ooh, that's shaky. Welcome back to my channel. We have a special guest here, Nova. So it looks like my camera is about to die. So we're gonna make this snappy. So today's video is going to be tips for starting your elimination communication journey. So this is for like an EC beginner, okay? And also be on the lookout for, I'm doing a collab with Mama Cat, and we're going to do a Q&A all about elimination communication and cloth diapering. And she is way more like, not advanced, but like way more knowledgeable about all this. She's actually who got me started. And so definitely be looking out for that, because I'm sure she's going to have so many like great answers, tips, all of that. So anyways, first of all, the first thing I would say is you have to have patience. If you don't, then yikes, because it's tough. Like, you just have to have patience, because one day may go better than the other days. It may take your child longer to grasp it, so you just have to have patience, you and your partner. Which leads me into my next thing. I highly recommend both you and your partner being on board with it, because if not, that's going to make your job like 100 times more difficult. Because like my husband, he is all on board for it. Like, he's so funny. Like, sometimes she'll be like grunting and he'll be like, put her on the potty, or like he'll put her on sometimes when I'm feeling like lazy, and then other times he's. So you just have to both be on board with it, I think, because that's going to make both y'all's lives so much more simple when like maybe you're feeling not so much into it, and then your partner kind of picks up the slack. So highly recommend both of y'all being on board. The patience, obviously, because yeah. And so you just have to have patience with your child too. Now Mavry, she can tell us when she has to go, and the way she does that is she'll be like, ah! And that means she either has to pee or poop. And so it's great. We started her at around 5 months, and now here we are, and she literally will let us know when she has to go. It is amazing. She is so smart. We are so proud of her. We are so thankful we started this. And so she's almost 11 months. No, she's 11 months now. And so once again, it takes some time. I would say she started letting us know maybe like 2 weeks ago or so. But anyways, so she lets us go. Another thing is, you want to make sure you applaud your child. Like when they go, like you want to show them, like if they're going potty or poop, you want to tell them, show them, applaud them, because kids love to be praised and applauded. So clap for them, cheer for them. My husband is so funny, he gets way into it. So you just really have to let them know that what they're doing is a good job, because it is, like, it's amazing. Like 11 months going on their own potty, that's awesome. And so you have to let them know how proud you are of them. And so sometimes we will give her like a little M&M or something, or like one of those little peanut butter snacks, because this is something that. Okay y'all, I am back. Woo, the lighting, this natural lighting is very intense. I am back. My camera died, and so I'm going to pick up where we left off. So I was saying that sometimes we will give her some M&Ms or a peanut butter snack, because I feel like this is one thing that I'm okay with bribing her, because it's like she's 11 months old going to the bathroom on her own, you know, like you gotta give her something. And so we do sometimes like reward her, which I think is fine. If you're not, then you can just give them like applaud, claps, which we still do. So let's see, eventually we will, so for her first birthday party, we asked for a potty that goes on the potty, and then we also asked for a step stool so she can climb up onto the potty seat or whatever. And so when she starts using the actual potty, we will start like flushing and letting her flush, and kind of like introducing the flushing to her, like the flush. So that way I think that will be like another type of reward, because she'll be like, oh my gosh, time to flush the potty. So that is something else we will be doing. So if your child is like walking or something, you can start that now. Just let them like flush their own potty. Make sure you applaud them a lot, all of that. Like I said, once we get the potty seat in, probably like mid-August, if someone doesn't get it for her birthday, we will order one. And so we will begin doing that. We will have her potty seat probably like upstairs, like her like toilet that actually sits on the ground, and then the seat on the potty will probably be downstairs, since that's where she will most likely be most of the time. So yeah, let's see. I totally lost my like train of thought since this thing ended, but like I said, have patience, make sure your partner is on board. Another thing is I would come up with a schedule. I don't have a strict schedule yet. Like I said, I want to start making, like I want to make one and then I will share it with y'all. And so I'm really excited about that. I want to be like strict on it, not like too strict though, because if we're like out or something, I don't want her to be like just totally out of it because we're out of schedule. So I do want to come up with a schedule, and I'll make a video on that and kind of share like our 1-year-old schedule, since she'll probably be 1 by the time I get it made. So maybe having a schedule. And another huge thing is, and since it's summertime right now, I highly recommend this, is diaper free time. And so someone thought that I just meant allowing her to just run wild, diaper free, all over our house, and they were like, that sounded so gross. And I was like, no, like that's not what I mean. Really, diaper free time can be like limited to outside. And so like outside, like when she swims in our pool or whatever, like I just won't put her in a diaper, like she'll just be naked. And it's like if you have a water table outside, you can just let them be naked rather than like putting a diaper on them. And that kind of allows them to just like, then you can see when they go, kind of how often they're going, and so it just helps them. And I don't know, so diaper free time for sure. That will help you with your schedule because you can kind of see like how often they're peeing, they're pooping, whatever. And another huge thing is that we have, I think I kind of touched base on this, but that we're learning now, like I said, her signal to us now is her grunting or whatever. And so when you're putting your child on the potty, I would probably like, you have to like show them a signal. So whether it's grunting or whatever, and allow them to do that and show them you doing it every single time they're going. And then they'll eventually pick up on it, like her grunting. So now when she has, like just a minute ago, she literally was grunting. This lighting is cray cray. She was grunting, we put her on the potty, she pottied. And so you have to incorporate some kind of signal that allows them to be able to tell you that they need to go. So that is another huge thing. Another thing is when you or your partner are going to the restroom, you can kind of tell them what you're going and what you're doing, so you can let them know like, hey, like we do it too, and then like flush and tell them what you're doing. And so you just kind of like incorporate it into your everyday life. This doesn't have to be stressful. Just remember, if one day you just do absolutely horrible, then it's okay. The next day you can retry, you know, it's okay. Some days you're just like exhausted and you don't want to put them on the potty, you know, and so you just have to go easy on yourself, like give yourself a break. And then we also put on her birthday registry some like potty training and like underwear, so we will hopefully begin that when she's about 1 year and in her toddler bed, so when we move houses. And then we'll like start like the pull-ups. Since we use cloth diapers though, they say cloth diapers can sometimes make it more simple for children to be potty trained, just because the material is already different than the disposable diapers. So I think after all this rambling that is about all I have for this video. Don't forget, I will be doing a collab soon, a Q&A all about EC and cloth diapering. I highly recommend watching that. It will give you some more useful like knowledge and tips. If you have any other questions, always feel free to ask. I would love to share, because once again, I myself had no clue what this was, and now it's been like a game changer. So please ask. And if you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video if you enjoyed it. And I am so sorry about how the lighting was this whole video. Yikes. But that's okay. I hope I helped you all out in some way. And so I will probably be posting this sometime soon. So whenever I post it, I hope you had a wonderful day. And thank you again for watching.